well, last time I did second place in Torquay was 2016, so I'm exceptionally pleased. And to be fair, I thought maybe we might sneak a third, but we didn't think we'd get a second. We're very, very, very pleased, and I'm thrilled.
It was a bit of a labour of love to get this boat back together again, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, I can't hide it, the fact that we have had a few problems. We stripped the boat down, had to do a proper rebuild and get it running nicely. And then at the first race we did this year, we had a little tiny problem with one of the lawnmowers, and we had to take it out and have a complete rebuild, which was unexpected and most annoying. But we managed to get all the parts we needed and got it back together and ran it in last week in the dark, in thunder and lightning. But we did it.
So in the dark and thunder and lightning, was that sort of just a prelude to what you were expecting today?
Well, everybody said, oh, it's a lovely day, it looks nice and flat. And to be fair, out in the Solent it was quite flat and it did look nice, but there was a bit of wind. But as soon as we got near St Albans and going near Portland, holy shit. I mean, we went tight in at Portland and then we just hit this wall of water and we thought, we can't go anywhere, we can't go inside, we can't go outside, we've just got to tackle it. And we knew that the two outer limits were obviously going to be ahead of us, and Richard Carlton had sort of crept up on us because we'd throttled back and he'd stopped, and we couldn't see anybody anywhere near us. So we just thought, well, we're not going to push it, we're just going to get across Lion Bay, not break the boat, and then hopefully with the following sea we can get a bit more speed.
I understand at one stage you almost took a bath. It's quite hard to completely submarine a 42-foot hull, but obviously you guys managed to achieve it today. Whereabouts was that on the course?
Well, I can tell you where it was on the boat. Anyway, it was somewhere between there and there at certain points. And most of it was in here. Whereabouts was it, Dorian? It was coming back towards Portland.
Yeah, it was near Portland.
Probably about 10 miles out.
But you certainly weren't expecting it then. Was it just a wall of water that just came over the top, or?
I would say it was a wall of blackness, wall of darkness.
Is that the? Was it for one moment there you suddenly thought your day had ended, and all of a sudden it was all coming to a grinding halt, or?
I had every confidence in the boat, in my team members.
Did you think that was going to be the case?
No, it was all under control. Dorian had the throttles just right. We knew we were going to pop out of it. We were chatting before we did pop out of it. So just kept a little bit of power on, dispersed the water, happy days, and we were out of it.
Were there any other moments that you suddenly thought, I'm not entirely sure?
We had a couple, didn't we?
Yeah, not entirely sure why I'm doing this.
We had a couple of moments today.
Where was that?
It was all in Lion Bay, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was horrible.
So is this one of those things where, as Dorian said earlier, you weren't entirely sure whether to hug the coastline or go straight across the bay?
That's right.
Either way, it would have got...
We tried a bit of everything today, didn't we? And, it paid off.
When did you realise that all of a sudden you were in second place?
It probably wasn't until we actually saw the ex-insurance boat, which was probably, we thought we had a chance at Portland Bill. And we just followed them all the way around to North Buoy, and then pipped them there.
Do you think that Dorian should be encouraged to come out more and maybe do another race, or is this just like he's not going to top this, so let's retire?
I don't think Dorian will retire, to be honest. It's in his blood. He loves doing it.
They've got nowhere to go on the bank.
The screaming across the finish line as well told it all.